Right now, finding our roots, building ourselves up from the bottom, building that foundation that weathers all the storms of life. That's why we're here, guys. Pissed off for excellence. Let's finish a good workout here, Miami Fitness, man, but the workout's not over yet. The kind of workout I'm going to show you guys is done at the end of any workout you want. It's kind of like abdominals. They used to during a lot of stress during the day, hold your posture and everything else. It's a foundation muscle for everything else, your core and everything else. You have to exhaust them further than most muscles like a chest or a back or legs or stuff. This workout is all the forearms, guys. We're going to call it the forearm foundation workout. Why foundation? Because basically every grip strength you have starts with how much this is. If you don't have straps, guys, I don't care how big your back is, how tough your biceps are, if you can't hold the bar anymore, meaning the weak chain and the chain of life goes out, doesn't matter how strong the back or anything else is, if you can't hold it, it shuts it down. So the strength of the forearm is kind of pivotal to the bis and the pulls, any kind of pull motion, your back and your bis mainly. We're going to really grow that. If you guys are lacking on any kind of forearm strength, this is going to be a real asset. It gives you the solid forearms, vascular, multiple cuts, especially when you're walking around town, guys, and you have a short sleeve shirt on or something else. What do you see? You see the bis, tris, and the forearms, man. Girls like to see that, see the vascularity, see the cuts and everything else. When you shake someone's hand at a business meeting and stuff, and it pops and stuff, you know, it's impressive, man. It's very much a visual muscle. It's a foundation muscle for everything we do. What we're gonna do, this is at the end of your workouts. I like to do this right after a bicep or a back workout when I've already worked and utilized them to death already. Give them some extra love, some extra attention. Make sure that they're, you know, standing up to the measures of which we need them to be. I do it at the end. It's about a 15-minute duration workout, balls to wall, very fast, kind of like abdominals. What it is 2 cycles, 2 round robin cycles. I'm gonna show you a bunch of exercises, probably about like, you know, anywhere from like 5 to 8 different exercises. You're gonna do each one to a burnout facet. It's not weight loaded, it's high endurance. That's what forearms are made for. They're made for the endurance. So they're supposed to weather a lot of stress and a lot of tension and continue to put up and continue to put up and continue to put up. It's not about 3 reps and they're done. It's high intensity, endurance style. So that's what it's gonna be. High reps from every single thing. They're gonna start burning. I want the burn to come, the pain to say hello, and you keep on ignoring it for another 5, 6 reps. Looking at like 20, maybe 30 reps kind of sets. You're gonna do one exercise, move to the next. There's about 5 to 8 of them, right? When you finish that, that completes round 1, the complete circuit of it. I got a little bit of love for you in between the rest period, and then you're gonna do it again. 2 cycles of it and you're done. Literally 15 minutes after a hard workout, you're already exhausted, man. You know, you've done everything you came here to do, but guess what? You wanna do a little bit more. Forearm foundation workout. Come on, check this out. Forearm foundation workout. Okay, again, guys, right after our workout, man, we're done. Whatever you want to do. I suggest you guys do this after your back day and your arm day because they're already exhausted from a lot of pull, rows, or any kind of curl action. Leave the other days, all your push days, your shoulders, your chest, your legs. Leave them for your abs and do these kind of like, if you lack in the forearm strength, do these on the pull days and back days and arm day kind of things. What we're gonna do is the end of the workout, right? 15 minutes, give a little extra attention to it. You're gonna, I mean, it's all about it's called the forearm foundation workout, but it's just like life. Everything's based on the foundation of what you provide. What you do every single day, repeated, ends up being the breaks in life that we're doing. These little tiny things, even though you're exhausted and everything else, you wanna leave, you have every right to leave, because you've done all the work you need to do. But do you stay a little bit longer providing this, knowing you have a little bit of, you know, shortness in the forearm strength? Do you apply a little more work in here, even though everyone else is gone, done the thing, even though you've done everything you want to do, you stay a little bit longer to get something done? That kind of mentality, day in and day out, is a huge differential. Doesn't seem like much tonight, but later in life, if you keep doing it, boom, every dream is a possibility, guys. So this is fast, man. 15 minutes, it's 2 cycles. I'm gonna show you about anywhere from like 5 to 8 exercises. They're exhaustion. Everything's to exhaustion. To the burn plus 10, 15. I mean, just as much as you can take and move to the next one. We're gonna hit the forearm from the rotations here, forward, back, even the sideways, the finger grips. I'm gonna show you all variations to pop all this. Tomorrow morning, you won't be able to sign your name it's gonna be that sore because you're not used to a lot of these exercises. Again, what you do on habitual habit, what you do every single day, creates habitual things. If excellence is something you want, guys, then it's not an accident, but a habitual habit. What you do, you are what you repeatedly do. Just like you are what you eat. You are these systematic successes where every day you say, hey, I'm gonna do some more. I'm gonna do some more because yesterday wasn't what I wanted to do. So I'm gonna plant the seeds today for a better life tomorrow. That's what we're doing here. So I'm gonna stop talking. It's not like a motivational thing. I'm gonna try to talk. It's mainly information. I'm just gonna go through everything, show you the right form, and then I'm gonna go through this workout basically. About 15 minutes, we're out of here, okay guys? First thing we're gonna do are called dowel roll-ups. Dowel roll-ups. You guys have all seen a dowel with a string. If you don't have one, just go to Home Depot, get like a 2-inch dowel, the thicker the better. Drill a hole in the middle, put a rope through it, tie a knot, hook it onto some weight, put your hands out and just roll it up. You can do that all day long, or you can hook it to a carabiner, put some weight right here onto a machine, put a carabiner on it, and you can come out here and do it this way. This is kind of cool because it takes a little bit of the sway out of it, the momentum of the weight swinging like a clock, a pendulum. So here it's more consistent, so you really are just locking it in. Two ways to do it. You can do it down low here where you're cranking it up, or you can come up high, get a little bit of a shoulder workout in there as well. So we're basically gonna come up and down. So when we roll it up one time, we're rolling it forward, then we'll take it back down, and then we'll roll it reverse style. So we're going, the first time, we're rotating it this way all the way up, and then we're gonna lower it back down, and then we're gonna rotate it the other way back up. Back and forth, and basically until it burns to the low. And if you're doing it there for like 20 minutes, add some weight to it, guys. You want that burn to be, you shouldn't be on any one of these exercises more than like a minute. That burn should happen. So adjust the weight for that, but your rep should be, it's that minute mark is what we're doing. All right, here we go. First one. Here we go. That right there alone, man, it's just like the burn's coming alive, man. It's like hotter than any part of my body right now. It's like, you can't cook an egg on it or anything else, but it's a lot warmer than everything else. All right, we just finished that. It's about a minute or so, 30 seconds, whatever you got. Right into the next thing. Here we go. All right, right into the down roll-ups, coming right in here. It's a barbell two-way circuit. When I say two-way circuit, we're doing two things here. We're doing roll-ups. We're going from here, and we're rolling it up. So knees are coming in, elbows are on the pad, pinching here, holding it tight, and we're gonna roll it up here. It's all wrist curl. We're gonna do that till it burns like crazy. I don't know, maybe 30 reps, whatever it is. And then we're gonna drop it all the way down, and then we're gonna do finger ups. So it's a curl up, finger up. That makes a two-way circuit of the barbell roll-ups. Then we're just gonna do this right here. If you have a watch on you, flip it on the inside or just take it off, because just the rotation on the pad starts to just, don't forget your watch. All right, here we go. Just take your mind somewhere else, guys. It seems simple. You can put some weight on there if you want later. It seems all, oh, it's so simple, Greg, you fucking pussy. No, my ass, get ready. It's like a tsunami forming, and it's gonna crash on your forearms, bring tears to your eyes. Now I'm feeling it burn like crazy. So now I'm gonna drop it down, give it a little bit of break. let my fingers go until they feel like crazy. And repeat it again. Both ones, forearms, and then so wrist ups and then finger ups. You guys don't feel that, man. To upholstery, you guys might be dead. That is fucking a motherfucker. Especially right after doing the down roll-ups right into this, it's just gonna get worse and worse and worse. Look at it that way, or more exhausted, paving the way for improvement, guys. The more you can shoulder, the more you can take on right now. The hotter it gets, the harder it dries, man. So the more you endure right now, the less you have to endure out there. I promise you that. Keep it up. That's 2 down. We got more to go. Next. Okay, guys, part 3. If you guys took your watch off, put it in your bag or put it back on before you forget about it. All right, this next one, it's a gravity press. The forearms, what we've done so far is a lot of rotation, a lot of curls and stuff. What we're gonna do now is a press and hold, a gravity press, a squeeze factor. That's gonna be on one hand. The other hand, your standard grip, you know, hand grips. Sell at any local convenient sports authority, Dick's, Sporting Goods, any kind of sports store, sells them, go pick a pair up. One hand is gonna be squeezing this. Back and forth, back and forth. And the other one's doing this gravity press and hold. The gravity press and hold, you're gonna grab 2 10-pound plates, okay? Put them with the language facing each other, so it's smooth on both ends right here. You're gonna come here and grab right there like that. And you're gonna pick it up and hold it. So all you're doing one hand, this hand's going like that. Just hold it, that's all you gotta do. Basically that's gonna fall out of your hand. When it falls out of your hand, switch hands. You wanna make it a little more challenging? You can walk around in circles and stuff if you want, just to kind of give some motion to it. Or you can sit here and rotate it in circles, and you won't be able to hold on it very long. Like I'm losing grip already on it. Do it for as long as you can. Let's switch hands.
Still has the flu.
Do it again, other hand now.
I'm really angry. 102.7 Kiss FM.
Back and forth, do it again. Doing 2 cycles. You guys will find out real fast which hand you rub one out with, because one hand's more conditioned. It's looking like it's my left hand. Fuck. Had like a little challenge inside. So right versus the left war.
So you wanna play with magic? Boy, you should know what you're falling for. Baby, do you dare do this? 'Cause I'm coming to make a dark horse. Are you ready for
So 2 rounds of that. You know, handshake in one hand, gravity press and hold in the other hand. If you want to, just hold it for one rotation of it, right? Let it fall out slowly. If you hold it there, you can go longer. If you start rotating your hand as you hold it, it's a quarter of the time you can hold it for. Once it falls, switch hands, grab it. That falls, that's one of it. Do it twice. That completes the 3rd exercise of our forearm foundation workout. Alright, so in order to do like all these exercises in a row consecutively, you got to space out which ones you're doing. There's a lot of curl action, reverse curl action. If you continue to do them back to back to back, you're not gonna last. You might as well only do 1 or 2 of those exercises. You can't do 4 of them in a row. I don't care how fucking tough you think you are. Meaning you have to switch up the purpose of the forearm. You can go from curl to curl if you want, but your third exercise has to be a squeeze or a hold or a different rotation of it. So we went from like the roll-ups or curls to a wrist curl, which is the kind of the opposite way, but still curl. Then we went to a plate hold squeezing, right? Now we're gonna go to a high curl. So we want to keep on changing up. Some of them don't feel like it's a really big difference in the functionality of whether it's a squeeze or a curl action. Trust me, going from high to low to rotation, they're all different. This one I call it high band heroes. You're just gonna take any kind of band. You know, what about bands is progressive resistance. So it's easy right now. The more you pull on it, it gets harder and harder as you go. That's called progressive resistance. So what we're gonna do, we're doing a lot like this way and this way. Now we're going from high to low. So it's high band heroes. So grab something like this, or just come right down to the ground, get a good stretch in it. The more you stretch it, the harder it is, okay? You're gonna put it on your elbow right here, and then you're just gonna rotate this part. Try to keep the whole arm solid right there. And like this is too heavy, so I gotta come up a little bit more. So you put the whole arm right there, and you're just gonna rotate it forward and then back. So you're just doing a high to a low rotation curl right here. You're gonna do this until like it dies, man. You feel like a lot of pain in it, and then you switch to the other hand. And then go back and do that one again, and that one again. So right, left, for 2 rotations, which is burn plus, you know, if you can get 5 more after that burn when you're dying, that's awesome. But try not to do too much of this stuff. You're gonna want to eventually, because it's just like, your forearms are going out. Try to lock it in. That's why I got my knee here, to prevent me doing any of this stuff. I don't wanna pull it, I wanna lock it in here. Alright. Switch it up. The other side again. Maybe this time we'll come over down. That's 4 of them. We got more. Alright. Number 5 here, number 5 guys. Forearm windshield wipers. You guys in the car and training, your windshield wipers going right, left. That's what we're gonna do. So again, we've done wrist curls, reverse curls, grippage. Now we're gonna do like a rotation opposite of a curl, north-south. We're gonna do an east and west rotation. Working another area of the forearm muscles that we haven't hit so far. So we're just gonna grab a plate. That's about all you can do. You're gonna hold it kind of like, just like this. And you're gonna have it down, and you're gonna rotate it up, and then back down. Just kind of lock your arm in there, and just go until it burns out. And hit the other hand, and then you go back and forth. Switch it up. side. So we're doing 2 cycles of this in this round. You're working a little bit of brachialis in the bicep too, but it's really predominantly all forearms. Like after you rub one out on an ugly girl and it takes forever because the visual isn't all there. Well, your forearms will be able to go the distance no matter what she looks like now. I feel like I'm getting hit from every angle, man. Wow. Okay, last one, man. So this is number 6. And then we have that one complete. We're gonna do all 6 of them. Bam, 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 back to back to back to back. That's gonna complete round 1. I have a little intermission exercise before we do it again, but we're gonna do 2 cycles of that. So this is the last one, being a 6 exercise for this forearm foundation, kind of end of the workout. This forearm slam. And I'll show you more of these guys later. But 6 is all your forearms can really probably handle, especially 2 cycles of it. The last one, the 6th one, we're gonna grab a straight bar here, barbell. And all we're gonna do is we're gonna use the right hand, holding it with both hands. We're gonna rotate it, and then re-grab on the left, and then rotate it, and re-grab on the left. We're back and forth, rotating it forward. Forward first, right? Forward. And then when we finish that burnout, then we'll grab and rotate backwards. And we'll come backwards. So we'll go forward and then backwards. Looks like this. And notice my hands are right. Every barbell has, you know, like texture, smooth, texture, smooth. We're coming right on the edge of the texture and the smooth portion of the barbell. Hand here and here, that's where it stays. So right now I'm rotating it towards my body right now. As you get good at this and you get used to it, you can add some weight to the end of the bar. But right now this is an unloaded barbell. So get that burn going. Now stop, and now we're going to rotate it forward now. So it's all going forward. Hopefully you guys can see the difference there.
When it comes to wireless, there are ways it should be and ways it shouldn't. Remember, we think everyone should have a 4G phone for $29 after rebates. It should not have to be your contract. Everyone should be on nationwide 4G LTE network for $40. Should be included. It should come on the data.
All right, going back again, rotating towards us. Now rotating away, last one.
So the exercise is that's correct.
Make sure you do it over top of the bench, as opposed to standing just out in the open, because if you lose strength, which will happen, guys, and the bar will fall out of your hands literally, you don't want to crash you on your toes. So straddling the bench right here just prevents it. So if it does fall out of your hands, your feet are protected. All right, that's number 6. That completes round 1. We're gonna do 2 cycles of that. In the intermission, I got a little grip strength test for you, for as long as you can go. And then get into round 2. All right, we finished up round 1. Before going to round 2, got a little fit test for you, a little grip strength test. What I want you guys to do is say 2 handles. The handles, I want you to try to find where they rotate like this. They're not fixed handle where nothing rotates. If you can find this, ideal. If you can't find anything, a straight bar is fine, but it's a lot easier. I'm really trying to test your grippage. And there's a lot of ways you can cheat your grip on a fixed source. When this is rotating like this, it's unfixed. So if you don't have this or something like this, you can grab any kind of big carabiners, hook them to this bar up here, and hang from the handles that way. A lot of different ways to go about it. I mean, you can take a carabiner, hook it on there or something, you know, and then slide it up on the bar like that, you know? There's a lot of ways to do it. Or if you have these pull-up rods right here, and you just go over top of like this, you know, even better. So we're gonna put them on there, and we're just gonna hang, bro. It seems simple. It's gonna hang. We're gonna hold on to it and hang. And I wanna see if you can go for a minute. If you can't go for a minute, and you fall off at 30 seconds, shake it out, get right back on there, and keep on adding up the time till you get that minute. So let's say you're at 30 seconds and you can't take any more, boom, you're off at 30 seconds. Well, you got 30 more seconds you owe yourself. So then shake it off for like 5 seconds so, get back on there, complete the minute. If you guys can already do a minute, go for a minute 15, minute 30, keep pushing that best you can. It's very cool, guys. The more you go through this kind of workout, you're gonna see that first it's only 30 seconds. You know, you'll be there 30 seconds like, man, I don't even feel tested yet. All of a sudden, then you're a minute 20, 2 minutes, you know? And then you're like, man, you can see the quantitative results of your hard work and sweat. Very hard sometimes to see those results. These little fit tests really give you a measure of where you've been and where you are, and shows you the directional path of where you're going. And that's pretty exciting. So, not much action here, guys. So I'm just gonna sit here and hang. And see how long you go for. I literally thought I had a few more seconds there and I could have put my leg out to catch myself, but not so much. Alright guys, that completes round 1. So 6 exercises, you know, no rest, it's one after another. It builds the endurance of the forearms, which is really the component of the forearm. To always go to battle day in, day out. All your exercises, your forearms are really the weak chain and the chain of life success for all your bigger muscles, especially your back and bis, and they kind of pull or curl because that's what holds the weight if you don't have straps. And if you don't have straps and you have weak forearms, what happens is your forearm strength goes out. If you don't have a back row, 3/4 row, and your forearm strength goes out, you can't hold the bar. Well, if you can't hold the bar, then your back can't be exercised. So therefore your back success is pivotal to the foundation of your forearm strength if you don't have straps. So what I'm trying to say is that everything has a cause and effect. Forearms are something that you really need throughout life. You know, if you're wearing a short sleeve shirt, it's a visible muscle group you're always seeing. You shake someone's hand, look them in the eye, a power of a grip. People correlate the grip of somebody to the confidence of the individual. There's a lot of things about it that's not only in the visual, the business world of handshakes and, you know, cordial and, you know, generally conduct, also in the gym, everything you're grabbing, man, it's just like, it's a foundation to everything else. It's like your core is and your calves are. Those three muscles, your calves, your core, and your forearms, are muscles that are used every single day in all endeavors. So in order to grow them, you have to induce more stress than they're ever used to. This kind of cycle at the end of a workout, especially after a back and an arm workout, we've already used your forearms a lot in the strength and the holding of weights, and they're already weak in nature. You do this 15-minute workout at the end of them, you're going to see great success, guys, great success. Why we do this in between? So we did 6 exercises, boom. You know, that should be about 6 minutes, 7 minutes at the most as you're moving. And bam, you're doing a little fit test here. Then you can do that whole cycle again right now. And then you can do another fit test at the end. This is fun. You want to see how long you go for, you know? And then you kind of remember, oh, I remember before I did it, it was like 30 seconds, I was done, you know? And you died out. You know, next time you do it, maybe you're at 40, 45. So you start to see a progressive growth there. That's exciting, guys. That's why we do fit tests, because when in the world of working out, it takes a long time to see the results in the mirror. What we get right away is the mental mindset, the satisfaction. We apply hard work to something, we have that natural high. We get that reward right away. But the reward that's hard to get is the visualization of actually the growth in the body transforming to all of our hard work. Fit tests help you see a quantitative growth and progress. Like when we do shoulders or something and we're doing like handstand push-ups. We went there one time to failure and we got like 12. Now it's like 25 to 30. We're doing pull-ups. You know, before we did like 8, now we're like 45. Seriously. You're like, dude, I'm like a little fucking machine. You start to believe what you're doing because what you're doing is producing results. This fit test here, where you're holding the grip strength, you know, it's gonna be kind of weird at first, man. And you're like, dude, why can't I hold myself up there? You see yourself grow. So come in on a fresh day before you do anything. On any given day, whether it's a shoulder day, a chest day, a back day, arm day, just hold it there and write it down, see how long you go for, you know? Anyway, round 2 begins right now. So right when you finish round 1 on the fit test, you want to shake it out for a minute or 2 minutes. As soon as you're ready, get right back into it, do it again. You should be out of this thing in 15 minutes total. See ya.